seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
Outside low, and it's 2-1. Swings through that one. Got him. And one gone. One out man at first. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. That one fouled off. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. One, two now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Hard hit, right side. Flips it, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Back in the Bronx, and starting in this one, Zach Wheeler. What do you look for here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fights it off, he'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
Designated hitter, Ben Wright.
One, two now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 1-2. In the air, right field. 2 away. And stepping in for the Yankees, Spencer Jones.
Spencer Jones.
2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
In the air, left field. Marsh under it, and that will end the inning. Back in the Bronx, top of the second, Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. Stays alive. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Turner now. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. On the ground to third. McMahon fires across the diamond, and they get Turner for the out. And that's the 3rd out. bottom of the inning. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Ground ball to Bohm. He steps on the bag and quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, number 96.
No score here in the second. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Here's Elliot Ramos. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Check swing. He went, and the count is 1-2.
Ball.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, new inning getting started. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. The 1-2.
That's a ball. That's inside.
That one missed. Got him swinging.
Batting ninth, center fielder Justin Crawford.
Now a pop up on the infield. Chisholm takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. So the Philly batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias. That misses the zone, and the count's full. On the ground, Chisholm. Over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. He'll touch them all. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Up the middle, Arias. The throw to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. No question about this one. It's out of here. It's their second home run of the inning. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. One down, and now it's going to be Spencer Jones.
That's in. Ball.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
That clips the zone. That is strike two. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he had runner on the move. Got him swinging. Real Muto throws not in time. It's a stolen base. George Lombard Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Wheeler with a throw over. Jones dives back in safely. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really. And that is that. Back now in the Bronx as we go to the top of the fourth. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Got him swinging for the K. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game. The Phils down by 4. Top half of inning number 4. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. So Harper stands in. 2-1 now. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. And they're chipping away. It's 4-1. That's to third, McMahon. And that is that.
Ain't no stress, we relax, we relax, we relax, we relax. Had to get back right, now we back in back right, now we back, ayy. Back in the flow. I'm ready for real. We really the squad.
Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom 4. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
That one
That
just
missed. That's
misses.
the ball.
And they'll do it again.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That one misses.
Nope, ball 4.
So
Take your
leadoff
base.
walk.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Check swing, and he went. And a count 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher Austin Wells.
Nope, that's in.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1. And now it's Luis Garcia. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Going back. And gone. Out to the deepest part of the field. They go back to back. And they add on. It's 7-1. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2.
Clearly,
That's
he
the
hasn't
ball.
had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Good job to fight that one off. Two on the way. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. They hit another. His second homer of the night. Ben Rice now at the plate.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jose Alvarado. He's into the game with the bases empty. This to third. Throws to first in time.
Good sinker low in the zone right there, and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back at Yankee Stadium, we go to the top of the 5th. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Ball to strike. The pitch. Fly ball down the line. And it hooks just foul.
Well, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
And a 1-2 again. Swings through it for the K. Strikeout number 8.
For Philadelphia, shortstop Trey Turner.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground, out to short. On the run, sends it over to first.
Out on the tag.
Got him. Nice play. And now it's JT Realmuto. 2 down, nobody on. There's a line drive to left field. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Just missed.
Ball.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves. Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
1 down.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Man at first, 1 away.
Ball.
Runner on the go. That one fouled off. 2-2. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses
Ball.
in.
Hey,
Throw to
he can
second.
throw.
He's safe. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. And makes the grab. Runner tags and goes to third. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. Play made. That ends the inning. Back in the Bronx, top six, Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies.
Now pitching for the
Paul
Yankees.
Blackburn comes on now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
This one in the air, right field. Jones on the run towards the line. And there's one away. The Phillies with a lot of ground to make up. And we're the top half of the sixth. Can't make contact with the sweeper. Battling here as he fouls it away. 3-2 on the way. And that one hit to first. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that'll do it. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the 6th inning. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Ripped, but it curls foul. This one popped up. And there's one away.
Up next for
The Yanks up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. This one in the air center field. Crawford on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. Ripped into left center, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Here's the throw. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that bat. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now Spencer Jones. Hit in the air, center field. Crawford settles under it, and that ends the inning. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
And the leadoff man aboard. Caught in a rundown now. And he's out, trying for 2. Towards first, and it goes just foul. Liner, base hit, and that's a one-out single.
Couple of singles back to back. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And now it's Alec Bohm out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throws to second, and that keeps him from advancing past second. Right side, Garcia. Good feed, that's one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Back in New York, set for the last half of the seventh. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air to left center. Crawford heading to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 96.
This one smoked out to left. Two down. Two down, base is empty. Elliot Ramos getting ready to hit. On the ground to third. Stott over to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back now in the Bronx. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. Lifted in the air, right center field. And it falls. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Quick toss to first. Now back in safely at first.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound.
Runner on the go. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. A 2-run blast. And now the center fielder, Justin Crawford. To the right side. On to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman, Luis Arraez.
That's off the mark. 3 balls and a strike.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
2 away down. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground to first. It's in and out of his glove. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Kyle Schwarber with a rocket. Second home run of the inning for him. Here's Bryce Harper. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. So they turn to their closer, David Bednar. One and 2 here. Chopper right side. And that's just foul. The 1-2. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. But
Leading off for the Yankees, third baseman, Brian McMahon.
on the mound now, Jonathan Bolin.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
This one in the air center field. Crawford has a beat on it. And there's one down. Austin Wells will hit next.
Catcher, Austin Wells.
3-1 now. That one to first. Boom. Takes it himself. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Gone! Another homer. His second home run of the game. Back to the top of the order. Now here's Trent Grisham. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back for more from the Bronx. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. That one missed. A little out front there as he swings through it. Popped up. Garcia gets under it. One up, one down.
Up next for Philadelphia, third baseman.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth.
No, that's out.
In the air to left center. Ramos on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So now the Phillies down to their final out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees slugged their way to a win in this one.
Today, this team put up video game numbers.